Good afternoon, students. From today, your fifth semester classes are started. And for mathematics, you have three papers, paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3. And I am engaging paper 2, that is numerical analysis. And this is a syllabus for your numerical analysis, that is paper 2. It has 5 units. And the first unit is solution of non-linear and linear equation. Unit 2 is finite differences. Unit 3 is interpolation. And unit 4 is quadrature formula. And fifth one is solution of initial value problems. In these 5 units, I am taking unit 2, unit 3, unit 4 and unit 5. Now we will see why we have to study this numerical analysis. You might know, you may study in the previous classes the function how we will denote with the f from x to y. Like that way we will denote, means y is equal to f of x is a function where we will take the values of x from this interval a to b, then we will find out its f of x value or y value. For example, here y is equal to f of x is x square, means function means a relation between a dependent and independent variable. Therefore, y is equal to x square, or you can write f of x is equal to x square. Therefore, and defined in a domain I taken from 1 to 5. Therefore, y1 you can calculate, or a functional value at 1 you can calculate f1 is equal to 1, f2 is equal to 4, means here in this function fill x value is 2, you will get 4. Fill x value is 3, you will get 9. Fill x value is 4, 16. Fill x value is 5, 25 you will get. Means for each values of x which are chosen in this domain, you will get a y values. Therefore, for set of x values, you will get a set of y values. Similarly, take a second example. Y is equal to f of x is equal to x square plus 4x plus 2 in the interval 3 to 7 I taken. Just this example for your reference. Then means y value at x is equal to 3, just I denoted y3. No any big what difference here, y2, y1. This is the first value of y, but first x value is 3. Therefore, I denoted y3. y3 is equal to f of 3 is equal to, you fill in f of x is equal to 3. Then you will get 23. And fill x is equal to 4, you will get y4 or f of 4 is equal to 34. Similarly, fill x is equal to 5, x is equal to 6, x is equal to 7. In your function, you will get y values. See here, you taken two functions, y is equal to or f of x is equal to x square, and second one is y is equal to or f of x is equal to x square plus 4x plus 2 in the different domains. Then you will get for different x values, you will get a y values. Set of x values and set of y values you got. But this is possible only when you know the function f. Because in these two cases, you know the function, that is first one is x square and second one is x square plus 4x plus 2. But if the function is not known, then how to find out the y values? See here, if when the given set of x values and set of y values, and if you need another y value at any point of x, then that is based on principle of finite difference, provided the function is continuous. Means you will get the solution for this in the finite difference, only the condition is, means you have to consider that function should be the continuous. Got it? See, now we will study what is the finite difference. See, to study the finite difference definition, we know what is the argument and entry. Then we will move to the difference. See here, you know y is equal to f of x is a function, and it takes, y takes different values for different values of x. Here x is the dependent variable and y is the independent variable. Whenever you changes the values of x, you will get different values of y. You know this. Therefore, let y is equal to f of x be the function which assumes the values f of a plus h, f of a plus 2h corresponding to the values of x, namely a plus h, a plus 2h, so on. You, in a previous example, you seen that you changed the value of x from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that way. Means first value of x is 1 and you added 1 unit for that. Means 2. Like that way, here a is the first value of the interval. Some unit, general unit you added, something you added, or else increment you given to the first value, that is a plus h. Again a plus 2h. For example, 1, 2, a is for 1, a plus h is for 2, a plus 2h is for 3. Like that way, what? A plus h, a plus 2h. For these values of x, you will get what? Y values, that is f of a plus h, f of a plus 2h. And in this numerical analysis, each value of x is called argument and the corresponding values of y is known as entry. Means whatever you filled x values, those are called arguments, and whatever you will get y values, those are called entries. Understood this much? Now we will move to the forward difference. First we will study the forward difference. Later backward difference also will come. We will see that later. Forward difference. Consider h be the increment given to the independent variable of the function y is equal to f of x. You know that x is a independent variable and y is a dependent variable. Why so? Because for values of x, values of y is varies, therefore x is independent, y is dependent on x, therefore x is independent variable and y is dependent variable. And h is what? Little increment, small increment given to the independent variable. For example, if first x value is 1, if you have to add 1 for that, then you will get x value is 2. Like that way, h is here 1, h is equal to 1. Like that way. Then we can define the first forward difference. Here in the forward difference, first forward difference, second forward difference, third forward difference, so on forward differences you can calculate, and lastly you can calculate the nth forward difference of your function y is equal to f of x. Here, the first forward difference of y is equal to f of x is defined as del f of x is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x. Means this is the operator for a forward difference that is called as a del. Del of f of x is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x. Means f of x plus h is a y value at x plus h. F of x is a y value at x is equal to x. Therefore, second value minus of first value of your function is first forward difference of your function y is equal to f of x. Similarly, The second forward difference of y is equal to f of x is, you can easily define del square f of x is equal to, this is a del f of x plus h minus del f of x. Like that way, previously you got this del f of x. Similarly, you will get del f of x plus h. Taking difference of those two, you will get a del square f of x. Similarly, third forward difference of y is equal to f of x is also, we can define del cube f of x is equal to del of del square f of x. This is equal to del of, fill the value of del square f of x you have here. Del f of x plus h minus del f of x, then del of del square f of x plus h minus del square f of x. These are the first, second and third forward difference of your function y is equal to f of x. The general nth forward difference, you can write del n equal to del raised to n f of x is equal to del raised to n minus 1 f of x plus h minus del raised to n minus 1 f of x. Here del is a forward difference operator. This is operator, previously I told you. Like that way we can define the forward difference. See here, if the argument are defined by x0, x1, x2, so on. Arguments means the values of x, already you studied. And the corresponding entries, instead of f of x0, f of x1, f of x2, you can call those are y0, y1, y2. Then the first, second and higher order forward differences are given by del yr equal to yr plus 1 minus yr. Del square yr is equal to del yr plus 1 minus del yr. And del raised to n yr equal to del raised to n minus 1 yr plus 1 minus del n minus 1 yr. The difference can be represented in the form of table. These differences we can represent in the form of a table. That table is called what? A forward difference table. See here, if you studied this table, then you will what understood the clearly the definition. See here, these are the values of x in the given interval, and if these are the values of y, they will give you. These are the values of y. Then just you have to find out the first difference. Already you studied the definition of first difference. Second value minus of first value of your function is your first forward difference. See here, this is the first value of y, second value of y, third value of y, fourth, fifth and sixth, because first value is started with the not, x naught, y naught, like that way. These are the 6 values. There are 6 values of x, are there 6 values of y you will get. Then first difference is denoted as del y naught, means y1 minus y2. Just you have to take the difference of second value minus the first value. y1 minus y0 is your first difference. Over. Then first difference of y1 you can calculate del y1 equal to y2 minus y1. And first difference of y2 you can calculate del y2 is equal to y3 minus y2. Del y3 you can calculate, del means first difference of y3 you can calculate del y2 is equal to y4 minus y3. And del y, first difference of y4 you can calculate del y4 is equal to y5 minus y4. And first difference of y5 you can't calculate because you not have a next values of y than this. Like that way, whenever 6 values of y are there, you will get 5 first order differences. Similarly, the second difference you can calculate for your function, that is denoted by del square y naught, means second difference of a first value, that is y naught. This is also same, next value minus of previous value, that is del y1 minus del y naught. Similarly, second difference of y1, del square y1 is equal to del y2 minus del y1. Similarly, del square y2, you can calculate del y3 minus del y2. Del square y3 is del y4 minus del y2. Here also del square y4 you can't calculate because next values of first difference you not have. Therefore, here 4 second differences you got. Similarly, you can calculate a third difference. Here only 3 values you will get. Means what? If you have 4 second differences, in the third difference you will get only 3 numbers. Then del square y, del cube y naught equal to del square y1 minus del square y naught. Del cube y1 is del square y2 minus del square y1. Similarly, you can calculate. And these are the 3 different third differences. You will get 2 fourth differences. And if you take a difference of these 2, you will get only 1 single fifth difference. And here the process stops. Over. Got this point? Just take the x values, y values they will give. Just go on calculating the first difference, second difference, third difference, fourth difference, and fifth. And according to the definition. Here, y naught is the first entry called leading entry. This y naught is the first term of a y values, no? That is called a leading entry. And del y naught, del square y naught, del cube y naught, del raised to 4 y naught, del raised to 5 y naught are called leading differences. And the quantity h is called interval of differencing. Got this? Thank you.